few of us left. We sort of came out of that weird generation of, you know, born between punk and disco, and it's pretty tenacious who are left. The, you know, R.E.M.'s, U2's, Depeche Mode's, you know, but it's not many. I don't know. I think all those bands, and we know them all and have met them all, and we all are kind of people that, I don't know, we're made of that sort of stuff or something, you know. We basically are friends, and we, you know, it sounds trite, you know, but it's the way it works.
Michael could sit on a stool all night and still be one of the most charismatic singers and performers I've ever seen.
You had to really have it together, sort of, that's cool, that's okay, he's just about to sort of blow that thing up over there, that's okay. He's running under the stage now, and you know, we lose him for 3 songs, and he's underneath some enormous structure while there's 30,000 people going, where is he?
He didn't have the greatest eyesight in the world, and the fact was he was actually performing to the first 15 rows, and so every show was quite intimate to him.
Right.
But there was one particular night where he got contact lenses, and he went out there and he went, just stood there going, there's 25,000 people.
We went to the US Festival and played to, I think, one of the largest crowds ever in history at that time, which was about nearly 200,000 people on one day, and the crowd just disappeared into smog. It was in Orange County, and and it all becomes surreal. It becomes very strange. What are they seeing out there? We would probably look like we were in smog as well. I don't know.
Michael was actually very shy, and too many times that was taken as him being sort of aloof or arrogant in a way. As a person, he was, you know, very genuine, very warm, extremely giving. But, you know, I think in a public sort of persona, he was a shy guy. Even though, you know, there's many nights I can think of that he certainly didn't appear shy.
We did this show in somewhere on the eastern coast of USA, and he strolls down to this table in front of the audience, right? And he's standing on the table, right? And he looks up at the bar and he goes, "Martinis for everybody," right? And including this couple whose table he was standing on. It was their wedding night, right? And this is just what you wanted on your wedding night. Michael Hutchence standing on your table.
He would flirt with everything and everybody.
I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping.
I think you're definitely a creation of what a lot of people want to make you, and it's very hard to stop that, you know. And obviously they're not making something out of the thin air. If anything, if I am what they say I am, it's happened pretty naturally. I'm not the sort of person who choreographs too much in my life.
Yeah, he liked the limelight. I mean, that's why he sort of initially chose to live in London. A lot of the time he thrived on it, but then it just, I guess, started to kind of backfire.
He was always happiest with the idea of becoming, if you like, he wanted to be more indie.
Yeah.
He always liked that idea of becoming a little bit more underground or a little bit more. He didn't just want to be the centre of attention.
With the enormous success.
And Kirk said
he actually preferred being the underdog.
I've never liked places where rock and roll kind of is to live in. Like, I've never lived in New York until recently I started living in London, but I always liked that, being away from the madness of what being in music means. So living here during a lot of success was a great leveler, because no one knows really, no one really cares, and you're very anonymous on the street.
When I was a kid here, it was much quieter and a couple million less people. Change is what it's all about. Constant, daily, move on, quickly.
It's fantastic around here. It's all kinds of interesting people. And I found this apartment and thought, this is great. I had a little bit of a view of the city. Lived up there for about 4 or 5 years. Had a great time.
I lived with Michael for about 6 years in Hong Kong, 7 years in Hong Kong. And I think I shared probably one of the rarest moments anyone ever shared with him without being involved with a woman or anything like that. Just a couple of guys hanging out.
Had some really good time too. Wrote Kick here.
Well, here comes a woman with a look in her eye. She's raised on leather, with flesh on the mind. Words are weapons, sharper than knives. Makes you wonder how the other half died. The devil inside, the devil inside. Every single one of us, the devil inside, the devil inside.